Swaddling, or tightly wrapping your baby, is a great way to calm and soothe the baby because it makes them feel like they are back in the uterus in a nice tight little package. Another thing that swaddling can do is help diminish what we call the Moro or Startle reflex. And what I mean by that is if you place a baby on their back and they are startled by a loud noise or a light, they will throw their arms out to the side, bring their hands back in, and usually cry. So if you can imagine a little baby who has been asleep and they hear a noise and they startle, they're going to wake up. So if they're tightly wrapped, it diminishes that reflex and they'll sleep longer, which as a parent you'll really appreciate. Swaddling is really useful for at least 4 months, and some babies like it even longer. There's lots of ways to swaddle, and we're going to show you a couple of our favorite techniques. There are many ways to swaddle. When you're in the hospital, I would even ask a couple of your nurses to show you their favorite ways. We're going to show you a couple of different blankets and different ways to swaddle these babies, but essentially babies can be swaddled with their arms crossed up here or down at their side, and it's really a parent choice. Some parents find that if their arms are crossed up here, they get out quicker. Other parents find that their babies do need the soothing of their little hands up near their face, and they do better up here than down here. So I would try both and see what works best for your baby. I'm going to just take a traditional square blanket. Now this blanket is fairly large for a new baby, so I'm going to actually take this blanket and make it a triangle like that. And I'm just going to place this blanket down in front of me like this. And then I'm going to take little Atlas, who's being so cooperative right now. Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
And we're going to place this little guy right in the center of my triangle so that his ears are just above the fold in my blanket. Hi. And his arms can be like this, crossed, or we can bring them down to his side like this. And I'm just going to take the top of this blanket and I'm going to bring it across, and I'm going to capture both of his little arms, and I'm going to tuck this blanket around underneath his little body. The bottom of my triangle is going to come up. I'm going to go under his little shoulder and make another tuck. Then I'm going to take my final tail and I'm going to bring it across. And I'm going to wrap it. I'm going to bring it around like a tail. And I'm just going to tuck it up here. And I have a nicely snug, comfy little guy.